Alright, I actually have no idea if I'm going to be joined by my friends for this. We're scheduled for Sunday, but like, who the hell knows what their plans are? Ever. So I'm just gonna do what I do until it doesn't work. Okay. So we want to make some better armor. Let's see if I can make something. So, medium armor, light armor. It's all locked off. Requires cloth armor. Okay, so really it just looks like we have to finish the research first. To actually get the proper armor. Well, what's required? Construction, invention, mysticism, and adventuring. Well, I guess I'll take a look. Okay, so I was working on hunting bows, but we should stop doing that. So, Spark of Genius, adventuring. Let's see if I can figure out where to get this, because we need the armor. Yeah, what do I need for a Spark of Genius? What do I need for research? Okay. There's like no useful... Hi, Durf.
Hi.
I have no idea what the plan is, but you're welcome to join me.
Yeah, I'm happy to punch some melons.
Cause yeah, I've texted Bird. I pinged Keith. I mean, nobody has said we're not doing stuff tonight.
I think it's maybe some emergency situation with a bird that, or
No,
I don't know, he's on
just,
a hike or something.
No, well, usually he has art class on Sundays. I just know he's also a lazy sob and likes to, Okay, he said he's gonna be around, so he's just being slow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you might as well get on, we'll just do whatever while he gets here, and then we'll do whatever after he gets here. Alright. Yeah, the server's up, everything is good. I could take it down temporarily if you wanted me to, increase our skill speed, but it's not that big of a deal.
It's fine. Maybe when the other guys, get here, they might want that. Trying to remember that password. I have to scroll up.
Yeah, just scroll up a bit. Something needed hardwood, but I don't remember what required hardwood. They've actually changed this. They've changed a lot around, and I'm kind of lost. Like, they moved to the UI,
Really?
and I'm like, well, they moved some of the UI. And so I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what's required, and it's just like, I don't know. It's all different. Yeah, something needed hardwood lumber, and I'm like, Huh.
Alright, time to try and remember how to play. Oh, that's right, I quit the game on top of, whatever this is.
Oh, on top of the forge? With the barrel? Yeah.
It was this, like, tent-looking thing.
Keith said he was getting a lot of research from the metal. Maybe I just have to go find a higher tier resource to hit.
I need to close some tabs on Chrome.
Actually, you know what? I am going to, before you get on, I am going to quickly...
I'm already on. What?
Oh.
Sup?
You wanna... Oh, hey, Bird. I guess never
Rend?
mind.
Well, and now's as good a time to
Yeah,
do
no.
the thing as any.
Yeah, let's do it real quick. I was just gonna double player damage, maybe?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Make it super easy to fight these things. That Yixin.
Oh. No, never mind. Player damage has already been doubled and has been doubled this entire time. So let's not double it further. I guess we just need better equipment. How is art class, Bird?
I have a story to tell.
Okay.
I will
Ooh.
wait till we start streaming, because it's an amazing story.
I'm already streaming.
I don't want to... Ladybird promised me that I would wait until, like... She doesn't have her computer set up yet, that's all I'm saying. She wants to see your reactions to this story.
Oh, okay.
So, give me, like, 3 minutes, and
Okay.
we're gonna make some quality content tonight.
Did you guys improve the walls since we last played, or?
Keith
Yeah.
was had been kind of piddling around on it, but not too much.
Last I remember they were all, like, wooden frames.
Nah, we had, I'd showed Keith how to
Yeah.
them better.
Yeah, you just might not have noticed last time, because
Maybe.
Keith had improved most of those.
Ooh, I found a big Navi. Still don't know what to do with them, do we?
The weird, like, sprite things that are flying around? Yeah, I have no
Yeah.
idea what to do with them.
Hit them.
Hit them. do
Like
I-
with a tool, I believe.
I've tried hitting them with tools, it doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah,
I'm trying to punch it.
Doesn't work.
I was having some trouble, but you can... I've been able to hit them in the past, and they like sparkled, and then they gave me like some soul juice in the meter on the left.
Oh,
Maybe it's a specific tool. I don't know.
try. Oh, okay. Mote of light.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I'm using the sickle.
Oh, interesting. You're able to get something out of it. Cool.
Was it a right click or a left click?
I'm left clicking the shit out of it. It's not going away, so
Yeah, because like
Now
I
it
got
went
it
away.
once,
It
but then it went
exploded.
away when it died. I don't know.
yeah. Collected a spirit. You can deposit it at the Divinity Stone in your faction base by right-clicking with any of the spirit
You
tool.
should do that because we haven't done it yet, and I think we need to.
All right. Well, I see some more
Oh, yeah.
around here, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
collect some first.
Pretty much just hit them until they explode, seems like. Oh, it's having ammo issues again. There's my repeater.
Oh, okay. So it was a big one that I found. That's why it wasn't going away at first.
I see.
My
Oh, yeah.
game's being stupid.
Yeah, my
Hi,
game's
Keebs.
giving me a lot of trouble getting in.
Mine doesn't want to update.
Yeah,
I
mine's
kinda-
just not updating at all.
It's like, hey, we downloaded the update. It's gonna just sit here.
Pre-allocating.
Yeah, Steam's lame like that.
This
Yeah.
That's
20
why
this 20
during the
megabyte
day-
patch is taking like 10 minutes to update.
I know. I don't get it.
I update all my stuff during the day when I'm not when I'm like working on other stuff. I just check to
should
see what Steam
do
needs,
that.
and I do it all up. I kind of wish the stack size for melons was higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish so too.
Unfortunately, that's one of those things that I can't change.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
far
job
as
for
I
a
can-
mod.
As far as I can tell, my primary conflict with this whole genre is always just how much you can carry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically when you run out of like space for kinds of things to hold. And you're like, but there's more kinds of things I need for all the things I'm doing. It's like, well, start putting them in boxes and keeping track of which ones are in which boxes a lot.
Yeah. I
And
usually
then
just
I
like
quickly
cheat to
lose
give
track
me.
of what the things are.
Usually just cheat to give myself infinite everything, and everybody's like, "Why would you do that?" And I'm like, "Because I like myself."
Because you can. That's all you need.
Essence of gold poppy.
There was a certain amount of like we were just experiencing Conan and fast forward because we dared to just make the progression faster with picking things up over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Alternatively, you could have watched this episode 50 more times, and that would have been the correct speed of the game.
Yeah, I think
it would have been the same but it would have been the same action repeating 10 more times, basically.
I think I amounted to about 40 episodes. I think that was a reasonable length for that series. We could have gotten longer, but we also have games like this and Dark Souls and everything.
I like how we shortened the Forest series with like
Yeah,
pure
like-
stupid luck.
Jumping into the
Skipping.
pit, right?
Yeah.
You're just like, that's a cool hole. Meow. Oh, that's the ending.
Yep. God, yeah, this is so Keith, how are you not losing your mind right now, waiting for this thing to update?
What is? I see like a ghost image of like a treasure chest.
Yeah, I've seen those around. I don't know what the hell's up with them.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Bird, you wanna just start and tell us the story, or
No, I really want to get this
okay? No, it's
recorded.
It's important.
It's really important.
Gonna get you
Do you have a progress bar right now, Bird, or is it empty?
likes on YouTube.
It's at 3 notches. How's your progress bar looking?
I'm going in now.
God damn it!
And it's launching on the
It's
wrong
saying 9
screen.
minutes. I don't know why, because it's downloaded the fucking thing already.
Rend, that's the wrong monitor. How'd you do that? How'd you fuck that up? There was a weird thing where it finished downloading it, then it finished installing it, and I had the, I don't know if you have it open right now, but I had like the actual like the screen open that's for Steam downloads.
Yep.
And it said it was done now, but the pop-up I had that I had opened because I tried to launch the game already, and the thing where it's like, I'll launch it when I'm good and ready thing happened.
Yeah.
It went to say that it'll be 10 more minutes, but then I just closed it and hit launch, and then it launched because in the update screen it said it was done. So the pop-up was lying?
It was probably just finalizing some things behind the scenes.
What the fuck? It's on the wrong screen.
Oh, that didn't work for me. It's gonna take another 7 minutes.
Rend, that's the wrong monitor.
Ooh, babies.
Wait, does windowed mode not work in this game?
I have no idea.
I just set it to windowed and it just stayed
no,
the same.
It's working for me. Although I had it set from before, so maybe the update borked it up somehow.
What the fuck? And holding Alt Enter Enter doesn't make the window either. Alright, let's close it and relaunch it.
You did hit apply, right? Like you actually have to apply it.
Just launching on the wrong screen. It's a weird problem to have.
Might also have to like manually put in like launch options for the game to start on the correct monitor.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh boy.
Why is this a problem today? Why is it suddenly a problem?
All right, so this is the Divinity Stone right here.
Who would
Yeah,
have
let's
thought
just go up
technical problems?
Got it.
Ah, shit. Alright.
What's the spirit residue?
It's used over the Mysticism Shack, one of the buildings that we've only partially constructed. Mystic Altar. Yeah, you can... Oh. Make Essence of Born Shizmer. That's not really that helpful. Oh.
Do you do the additional launch stuff in Steam or via... I don't know.
You right-click on the thing in your Steam library, and then you can properties. There's a button that says Set Launch Options. I don't actually know the command, or if it's even possible to do it with this game. Unity games you definitely can.
Yeah, this is an Unreal game though. So there are
Yeah, so
standard
you-
Unreal launch options. I just don't know what they are off the top
Yeah.
of my head.
Brewer's Bar, Mystic Shrine. This is the thing, right? This altar.
Yeah. Yep, that's the one.
Transmutation. Nope. Essence of heart melon.
Yeah, you can make that.
I have no idea what to type. Ah, shit.
Wait, what does it do?
I think it's just full screen, Keith.
What do you mean by full screen?
Like, you said you have no idea what to type. I think you type in full screen in set launch options.
But how does that fix the fact that it's on the wrong screen?
Oh, if it's on windowed mode, did you try moving the monitor over then closing it?
I can't make it windowed.
Oh,
Alt
It
enter?
literally all three. Yeah, I tried Alt Enter already. I've tried windowed full screen, and everything. All of them are just full screen on the wrong monitor,
That's fucking
and
weird.
none of them
Right.
make it. None of the settings.
Alpha.
Is
none of the
Steam on the
Windows
wrong
settings
monitor?
work.
Like maybe if you move Steam over to
Nope,
the other.
everything's exactly the same as it was yesterday when we played, or the day before. I mean, and it just
okay.
mysteriously is shitting itself today. What in the world?
Okay, for Steam games to run in windowed mode. Okay,
Apparently in. Oh, okay.
dash SW under the launch options to force windowed mode.
Huh.
That was weird.
Apparently also big picture mode will let you
Oh
choose
boy.
which monitor. Yeah.
That's the start of a phrase that everyone wants to hear.
I love when features are hiding in the worst part of Steam.
Mm.
But then you get it. Oh,
All right, so I'm making like
Dash
hundreds of
SW
this
did not
essence
work.
of heart melon.
Go for it. I don't know if we actually have a use for this stuff, but yeah.
It's helping my mysticism go
Alright, I'll
up.
be back in 2 minutes, then I think the game will work.
You know, whatever that
Sorry
means.
about that.
I mean, early access, alpha. Not even early
Early
access
alpha.
yet. I wonder if I just have to fight
Oh, that's
harder
weird.
creatures.
Find that Yixin. That big rhino
Oh,
looking thing.
hey,
I found a solution. It was weird. So when you set it to windowed, but it's windowed in 1080p, it doesn't offset itself at all. So it still perfectly frames itself so that the entire game is on screen and there's no like title bar or whatever. So if you set it to like 720p, suddenly you have a windowed game in the middle of your screen, and you can drag it off to another screen, and then set it to 1080
Wait,
again.
what?
If you set it to 1080p windowed, it's technically rendering as windowed, but it's so perfectly framed on
Oh.
your screen you can't see
Oh,
the
it doesn't.
title bar or
That's
anything.
fucking stupid.
So it looks full screen anyway. But if you set it to 720p windowed, then suddenly you have a windowed 720p game in the middle of your screen floating that you
Oh.
can drag to the other screen.
well, that's silly.
That was
Yeah,
an
usually when I
adventure.
set windowed mode for 1080p games, it like Windows forces the window to go down so I can see the bar at the top.
Nope.
That's just stupid.
Nope. Oh, my filter reset. Alright,
Okay, so I need to fight wolves.
add to favorites. There we go. Let me in game.
Oh, well,
There you
that
go.
just continue crafting. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I don't need to stand
you
around
can
here.
just walk away and it will craft for you.
Okay, let's unequip my stuff, my sickle, my hammer or axe.
I have so many boar heads. I
Wait,
have no idea
why
what
am-
to do with
Why
any
am I
of
still
them.
holding it? Well, that's a lovely glitch. You can unequip your sickle while you're holding it, so that
Or
you can have it
ribs.
in your inventory.
Oh,
but you
Hey.
can still hold it.
Durf, can you put some of that heart melon stuff in the mystic altar? Oh, you did. Perfect. Yeah, keep making that stuff. It actually, if you want to move it somewhere, put it in the oven over here.
Oh, weird.
There's another 50 I put in.
They gave
Actually,
us
wait.
mouse control.
Hold on, I'm gonna take it out.
We have
just 'cause
mouse
I
control
think
now.
I need it
That's fine.
for a second.
So now you hold left alt to have your mouse. I wonder if that was always there and they just didn't tell us.
Might have been.
There we go.
Cause
What
yeah,
have you done?
Hunk of hardened resin. Where do I
What
get
have you
that?
done?
3 of these. I have 7 of
Okay,
those. What the
crafting.
Sunstone What's the difference between a topaz and a sunstone topaz?
Good question.
All right. Well, I'm putting 50 more of that stuff in there. Unless you wanted me to put it somewhere
Oh.
specific.
Hey, no, I think it's fine.
Okay, I
I'm
need
trying to
to
figure out what to do with these trophies. Because I don't want to, like, throw them away in case it turns out that they're
No,
secret...
you can upgrade the house that I think I put them all in the house that you can upgrade them with. If you hold F on the house, you can see it. But like I don't know, maybe you need like all the items in the ring to do it.
Oh, trophy wolf head.
Did you find out how
Yeah,
to make
you
trophies
need like
out
20
of
of
all the
them,
pets?
which I have 20 of them, or like I put them there, but I don't know how to actually do it.
What was your
Maybe we
question,
haven't
Keith?
unlocked the skill yet.
You found out how to make trophies out of the animals?
No, well, sort of. Use them as a resource to upgrade your structures. Yeah, so we need Essence of Bjorn Heather, Gold Poppy, Rough Rope, Ruffled
Okay.
Log. Oh,
Game is now booting up. Sorry about the delay.
that's fine.
I'll go until 10. Make up for it.
That's the normal time, isn't it?
Well, no, that's the...
Usually I crap out, but I'll power my way through to 10.
Oh, I was gonna say like if you left at 9, then this is gonna be a 10-minute session.
Nah, fair. All right. Oh shit! These stupid filters thing. God, I
Oh
hate that.
my god! Thank God. When you want to craft something, you can right click on it and craft all.
What's the
found the-
password
you
for the
don't-
server? Is it the same as it always is?
Yeah, I just had to
no,
scroll up and,
scroll up.
I found the winged enemies.
Oh, good.
Got it.
I assume they
They're
suck.
called banshees. They're floating mouths. They're bats with mouths, basically.
That sounds like suck.
Start streaming.
Is this really how combat works in this game? You just try to use bows on
I'm a
everything?
moron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Feels really unwieldy when they're just rubbing in your face.
Yeah, fighting
There's
melee
so many
enemies,
banshees. Okay, there
Yeah,
we go.
fighting melee enemies with a bow feels very, very strange, and I don't like that about this game. Why not make everything
Jesus
melee?
Christ, that went horribly.
I don't know. Hey, I'm in. Alrighty, gonna give the game time to load up all of its chunkies, and I'll see what you all have done with the place.
Not much.
So you've completed the forge, yeah? Looks like we have a quarry yard, whatever the fuck that is.
It's for
Is
stone.
a simple bow currently the best thing we have? Or do we
No,
have
you can
no,
make
you
a
can make a
repetitor.
hunter bow over at
Yeah,
the Adventurer's Workshop.
Yep.
So go ahead and do that. It's a big, big difference. It's just because you don't have to remake the
simple
bow.
bow
every-
did not work out.
Yeah. This is a much, much better weapon.
We have crossbows and repeaters.
Alright. Let me go harvest up some watermelons. And let me tell you about my night.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yes, do that.
Lady Bird is currently staring at me. Okay. So I just went to what I do every Sunday, which is a figure drawing class that's 3 hours long. This one was special And the reason being is nobody else showed up except for the substitute who was running the thing and the model and myself. Now, that's not the special part. What is special is that for the entire 3-hour drawing session, the model relentlessly flirted with me. So, yeah, I guess I'll just retell how that went down. So, the very first thing, I've drawn this person before, and the very first thing she says to me, she just like immediately recognizes me, and she's like, oh hey, like how's it going, etc., etc. And then she says, have you been a good boy in coming to this every single week? And I was just like,
Oh my.
Oh,
boy?
are you a good
excuse-
boy, Bird?
God damn it, I just got killed by a wolf.
Are you?
Bird, have you been a good? You got killed by a good boy?
Are you a good
I got killed by
goody
the
boy?
goodest boy. Yeah. So my response was, no, I have not gone every single
Oh,
week.
no. Oh no.
But I was just like I was just blown away. I was like, what the fuck are you hitting on me right now? I'm so confused. But I didn't want to be rude, so I was just, because I was the only person there, so I was like, if I don't like converse with this person, she's gonna have no one else to talk to. So I guess we're gonna talk to each other, and that's how this night is going to go. So, I filled her in on details of, my, like, how my summer's been going and stuff like that, and I told her that I got a promotion and I wasn't coming in every single week and stuff like that because I was working really hard on that. Now, another fun fact that's important to know about me is I have an extremely good memory. So, while making conversation with her about, like, how her summer's going, I was just like, so, you're a student, right? And she was like, yeah, and I forgot that when you remember details about people, they assume that you're into them. So so I was just like, yeah, how are your studies going and stuff like that, just like making like random conversation. And she was telling me how her studies were going and things like that. And I was talking about how the last time she came to the drawing session, I was like, oh yeah, I remember what poses you were doing and like what song was playing at the time that you were doing the pose and stuff like that.
Oh, Bird.
And
Wow.
You dumbass. You dense
Fuck you.
motherfucker.
fuck you. Okay. Lady Bird, I don't need you agreeing with Wanderbot right now, okay?
Do you ever remember Lady Bird's poses and what music was playing when she was posing?
Lady Bird doesn't pose for me, but if she did, I would remember the poses and
So
what
begins
music
the
was
test.
playing. But at
So,
any rate,
you
yeah,
don't remember.
So she did a really nice pose, and a really interesting song was playing in the background that really
How
matched the
nice
pose. So it
was
was
it?
very. It was pretty nice. Anyway, so, but I remember the song that went along with it really well because it was like very bluesy, and she kind of had like this wistful look on her face when. Anyway, so Lady Bird is now staring at me.
Go on.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, as I was telling her this, I basically saw her face light up, and I was like, oh, fuck. But what was I gonna do? I was the only person that was there. I was the only other person that showed up. The gallery was empty that we were doing the drawing class in. So she had a white wall to stare at the entire time. So I felt bad for her. I was like...
Oh.
So I was just like, if I don't talk to her, she's just like not gonna have like anything, like it's just gonna be incredibly bored. So I felt bad, and that's why I talked back.
How you feeling
anyway,
about that
A model's
decision-making
job isn't
process right
supposed to
about
be
now?
entertained, right? They can be
No.
bored.
Yeah, I'm too nice. All right, there's two
Right.
things
Bird,
about
the
me.
too nice guy.
I'm
Okay.
too nice, and I have too good of a memory. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So you'll
those
remember
two
not
things-
being nice forever.
Don't
No,
forget
yeah, those-
humble.
Yeah, well, anyway. So those two things combined into me leading her on really badly. Anyway, so, oh shit, Lady Bird's gonna kill me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, let's just dive in then.
So anyway,
You're already dead. Just go
one thing
on.
I do when
They
I
made
draw.
torches stack, you guys.
Yep.
Oh, did
One
they?
thing I do. Oh, nice, good patch. One thing I do when I draw a model is if they have a tattoo, I always like to draw the tattoo. If they're wearing jewelry, I always like to draw the jewelry, etc. And so, it just makes them a lot more interesting and like identifiable. Like it captures the likeness a lot better than if you don't include that. So this is the second time I've seen this model, and like probably the 30th drawing I've done of this person, and I noticed randomly while we were talking that she had a tattoo that I had not seen. Lady Bird. What's up?
Go on, go on.
So I said, "Oh hey, you have a tattoo," and she was like, "You just now noticed?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she said, "You've seen my entire body, and you've just now noticed." And I was like, "Yep." So I said, "What's your tattoo of?" Because I couldn't tell what it was. And it was the Ent from the Lord of the Rings. And my response was, "I've never seen Lord of the Rings."
What?
Have you not
Yes,
seen Lord of the
I'm-
Rings?
I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
Something wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's
Many
what people's
things.
reaction normally is when I reveal that I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I'm running around telling this story while harvesting pumpkins. This is probably terrible footage. But anyway,
We need actually. So
not
Bird.
pumpkins, watermelons.
We need flowers.
I have
Go
no
find
idea what I'm doing
every
with this
flower
game.
you can get your hands on.
Also, I think
golden
you're.
poppy petals. Is that what we're
Golden
talking about?
poppies,
So
and we're also
I just
looking
spent
for like
Bird's
purple
entire
flowers.
story crafting the new bow to go after the cave
This
full
story's
of
like a
monsters.
third done, so
And then
strap
I,
yourself
then
in,
I fucking
boys.
get
Yeah.
there and a giant
Bird-
pangolin monster's there instead of the things I prepared to fight.
Oh yeah,
Like the cave itself upgraded.
Uh-huh.
the
Oh,
Ursa.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Bird,
Oh,
I think.
How do you get
The
how do you-
Ursa's
you guys said you figured
gone.
out how to
Tell
get
your story in a
Will-O-Wisps?
second, sir.
Well, I think you're spinning your story to make it sound like
You
you
guys-
weren't hitting on this person when you were.
You guys
I was
said
not
you figured
hitting
out
on
how to
this
get
person.
Will-O-Wisps, right?
Yeah, you
That
just.
was-
have it.
Well,
I am
we'll
about
see.
Oh my
that.
God.
You just punch at them with
We'll
your
see
bare
how you
hands?
spin the rest
No.
of the story.
Oh, fuck
You hit them with your you hit them with your with any of your tools. Sickle,
But
I
only
think,
with-
was what
okay.
worked for us. It's kind of random. It also only happens at nighttime. You can also just harvest plants at night, and that'll get you like kind of night plant things that are much more reliable. Anyway,
Yes. So anyway, my
Go
response
on.
was, that's the stock response I give to anybody when they mention Lord of the Rings, is I haven't seen it, because that's what, like, most people's reaction is then just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Lady Bird pointed out to me later on that if this had gone a different way, what I basically did in that moment was just give her an invitation to be like, we should watch it together. And I was like, oh, I'm really fucking glad it didn't go that way, because that would have been a dire mistake.
It could
Yeah.
have.
Anyway, it didn't go that way, which is great. It went a weird way, which her response was, that's okay. The movies are pretty old anyway. And I was like, alright, I guess that's okay is a fine response to what I said.
I give you permission to continue existing not seeing this movie.
Yeah, she was like, she literally, actually, that's literally what she said. Well, not literally, it's what I remember her saying, but she said something to the effect of it's okay, you don't need to see them. And I was like, alright, I will take your permission to not do something. It's like, that's a perfectly fine use of my excuse to not see these movies. Why are you shaking your head at me?
Witty banter.
That's not witty. That's just regular bird banter.
I mean, it is, unless you think
Yeah.
Bird's hitting on me a lot.
yeah. No, I mean, either we've been receiving the signals wrong this entire time,
No, that's just my default way of operating.
I find
Well-
it intensely frustrating how like just changing genders involved in the conversation can make very normal conversations somehow seem not normal.
Yeah. So anyway, what did I say next? I said, I haven't read the books. The only book I've read by Tolkien is The Hobbit. And
I thought
she was
you were
like,
just
oh yeah, I
gonna
read The
stop
Hobbit.
with the only book I've read.
And she was like, oh yeah, I read The Hobbit too, and stuff like that. And then oh god, how did it go after that? I said something like, yeah, there was this one part of The Hobbit I really didn't like, where there's this character that can transform into a bear, and he shows up at the end and transforms into a bear, and like that's
he was
his
like,
entire
"Well, I was a
role in the
bear the
story."
whole time.
Yeah, that's his entire role in the story. I was like, that's stupid. Why did they have him in the book at all? And she was like, oh wow, you're a really harsh critic. I was like, huh. I was like, yeah, I guess so.
I mean, you're friends with Keith. You practically osmose bitterness over most things.
But yeah, so it's like, yeah, I guess so. And she was like, yeah, it's a good thing to be. It's like, ha,
Oh shit.
shit, I'm encumbered. God, silver weighs a shit ton.
Yeah, it
Yes,
does.
you mine for just a couple seconds and suddenly you can't
Yeah.
walk.
So
That's
from everything I've heard
ridiculous.
so far, Bird,
Uh-huh.
you said that she's hitting on you, but how do you know that she isn't just trying to be like polite like you are and just being positive about everything? Maybe she wasn't hitting on you. Maybe she just has a good memory and is a nice guy.
She's a nice guy. Wait, hold on.
When
you flipped
two
that on.
nice people
You dick.
collide.